Moving on, now let's make Indian curry, for which we have a bowl full of curd and a little gram flour. The steps are very simple. Let me take you through it. We are making 2 portions of curry, for which I will take 1 and a second ladle of curd, and I'll add a spoonful of gram flour, maybe like tad a bit more. Combination of gram flour and curd is to make sure that when you start heating the curd, it doesn't split. I am making sure right now that I'm breaking all the lumps which are in the curd or while adding the gram flour. You can see it has to form this creamy texture. It takes about 1 minute to whisk it, and your base is ready. I'll add a little water to it now and give it 1 more whisk. You can see this is the consistency. This is our base of the curry. Now moving on to step 2. Now I'm going to take an inch of ginger and single clove of garlic and smash it down and make a fine paste. So that's your garlic and ginger paste. You can even add chili to this paste, but I'd rather prefer to slit the chili and add to the tempering of the curry. So this paste is ready. As you can see, nice texture. Second step is to split a chili. Chopping a chili can sometimes make your curry really spicy. When you split a chili, you can know how much spice you can control in your curry. So this is your prep for your curry masala. Now moving on, add approximately 2 spoons of oil, cumin seeds, asafoetida, hing, curry leaves. Curry leaves brings a great aroma. They are rich in calcium and they taste amazing. Your split chilies and your ginger garlic paste. Let it cook for a minute. Let all the aromas release. Once your paste is ready, it starts browning, like just a little, not too much. Add your curd and gram flour liquid base that we've made here on the side. Now add salt to taste. Now let's bring it to a boil. Something that you should always keep in mind while making curry is that you have to keep stirring this continuously, otherwise it will split. If you see here, if I leave the curry just like that, it starts splitting. So always make sure when you make curry, keep stirring continuously. Your curry is ready when the gram flour and the curd together is cooked and has formed a bond. Let's add a little bit of turmeric powder. Turmeric has cancer fighting properties, adds great color to your dishes. There's something that you should know while adding chili. We cannot make an estimate of how a green chili, how spicy it is. So, ya to you can sniff it and if you can understand the spice, or you can taste from a small corner, cut a small corner, taste it before adding it. You see your curries come to a boil, reduce the temperature. It's almost there. I'm going to add a little bit of kasuri methi to bring in that flavor. There's so many kinds of curries which are made across India. North Indians make savory curries which have pakoda. Gujaratis make meethi curry, which is a sweet curry which has clove, cinnamon, sugar, and it tastes amazing. Every culture has its own curry. There you can see. It's as simple as that, and your curry is ready. I'm switching off the gas now, and let's serve this. Last step would be to add coriander just as we shut the gas. Your curry is ready. Let's serve it. Our curry is ready. As I discussed and told you before that there's so many variants of curries which are made across the country. Curry is usually consumed with the comfort food khichdi or even rice, and sometimes even with roti, because kids love to dip their rotis in curry and have.